It has been coming for so many months. Many had said that the Ghana Football Association were so reluctant in relation to the match fixing scandal that engulfed its top tier football in the country last season, especially on the last day of the Premier League campaign, where a fixture involving Inter Allies, which is now competing in Division 1 against Ashgold, FA Cup finalists of last season, where a player of Inter Allies, Hashmin Musa, was seen scoring 2 own goals, and later said that he had heard comments within the team hotel that there were going to be a perfect score of 5-1 that would aid a certain result for bettors. Well, the Ghana Football Association has finally issued their statement on the matter, and I, Nabila, is here to offer you some of the things that transpired behind the scenes before we got here. First, let me state that the GFA began investigation into the matter 1 clear week after the match had happened. And they wrote to the various clubs and wrote to specific players, inviting them to come and answer questions on the match fixing issue. The timelines the FA had given to some of these players, some of these clubs, was that I remember one of the emails the FA sent to the clubs. They had said that the clubs should respond latest by 4 p.m. And indeed, the clubs needed to adhere to that. There were times they needed players to come and testify or be cross-examined, and some of these players were at training sessions, and they would have to get in touch with the clubs would call the players to come for the training, for the hearing and all that. So most of these things had happened behind the scenes. The clubs actually appeared before the GFA investigative team to have this matter ironed out. So these were some of the things that transpired behind the scenes. I was privileged to have seen some of the footage of the game between Inter Allies and Ashgold, and it was after the game where some fans, players, and officials of Ashgold appeared livid, angry at the outcome of the match, and they almost attacked Inter Allies players and officials, and all these were captured on tape. Now, the FA have decided that Ashgold should be demoted to Division 2. That is it. Many would recall in one of my Nabila show episodes when I was talking about the Ghana vs South Africa issue, I did mention something FIFA uses in determining whether a match was fixed or not. Sports Radar. The GFA used Sports Radar, and the FA said in their statement that Sports Radar is a Swiss-based international company's fraud detection system, a unique service that identifies betting-related manipulation in sports globally for a number of leagues. Through its vast amounts of data, reported that there was a strong pre-match betting and telltale signs of fraud on the said match. So yes, as I mentioned, Sports Radar was what FIFA used in banning former Ghana referee Joe Lamte, and here it was applied. So let me just give some of the brief things that the FA were able to find out. There were 3 charges against Ashgold. Charge 1 was that for breach of the Ghana Premier League codes of 34(5)(a), and it was that of the 2019 GFA statutes. And count 2 was that breach of Article 18(1) of the GFA Disciplinary Code. And the third count was that it was a breach of GFA Premier League Regulations 2019, that both teams together with a common purpose to manipulate the outcome of the match between the 2 clubs. So this is what the GFA is said to have found. They noted that telephone conversations between the owner of Ashgold, Dr. Kweke Frimpong, one Emmanuel Ni Amoa, as well as Emmanuel Frimpong. So quick one. The FA said that there were several reports of conversation between Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong, Emmanuel Frimpong, and then Emmanuel Ni Amoah. Okay, so this is it. One of the key points. The prosecution revealed that before the match was played, between 12th of July 2021 and 19th of July 2021, Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong called Ni Amoah on 2 occasions. Within the same period, Ni Amoah also contacted Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong 6 times, whilst Ni Amoah contacted Emmanuel Frimpong 9 times. The prosecution showed that on 12th of July 2021, around 4:57 p.m., Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong called Emmanuel Ni Amoah and expressed his interest in the match in question. They said during the discussion, Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong offered Emmanuel Ni Amoah 10,000 Ghana cedis to manipulate the match to achieve a correct score of 5-1 to advance his betting objective. And that Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong then indicated that he will instruct someone who was later found out to be his son, who was also the chief executive officer of Ashgold, Emmanuel Frimpong, that he was going to send the money. And they said, thereon, Emmanuel Ni Amoah frequently contacted Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong to obtain more information on the details of the Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong's interest in manipulating the match. The prosecution provided detailed calls records between the parties to support their claim. So the committee knows that though Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong and Emmanuel Frimpong, the chief executive officer of Ashgold, stated that they did not know Ni Amoah, there were evidence of telephone conversation, and it later emerged that they said, oh, they were trying to negotiate a player sale and all that. So all these things were factored in, and there were mobile money transactions between the parties before the match. They said the FA prosecution gave evidence that a detailed account of call records of mobile money records of Emmanuel Ni Amoah, Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong, president of Ashgold, and Isaac Quist, the mobile money merchant. So prosecution stated as follows, that on Thursday, 15 July, around 10 a.m., Isaac Quist, mobile money agent, received an amount of 10,000 currencies, which was sent in 2 batches of 5,000 within a minute from Prince Kwatin, mobile money merchant in Obuasi. And according to prosecution, Emmanuel Frimpong later called Ni Amoah around 10:23 a.m. to confirm receipt of the money. So the money was disbursed from Isaac Quist to Ni Amoah as follows. Isaac Quist sent an amount of 2,000 Ghana cedis on the 15th of July to Ni Amoah. On the 18th of July, Isaac Quist sent an amount of 5,000 to Ni Amoah, and later 2,194 on 22nd of July. Ashgold said they didn't know anything about this. However, let's just wrap up the conversation. However, the GFA has decided that Ashgold should be demoted to Division 2. The club is also fined 100,000 Ghana cedis. The president of the club, Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong, has also been fined 100,000 Ghana cedis. The chief executive officer, Emmanuel Frimpong, has also been fined 100,000 Ghana cedis. Dr. Kwekwe Frimpong has been banned from all football-related activities for 120 months. 12 months make a year. 12 times 10, 120, isn't it? So he's been banned from all football-related activities for the next 10 years. That's what it basically means. And his son, Emmanuel Frimpong, here, the FA also said that he's also been banned from all football-related activities. Chief Executive Officer Emmanuel Frimpong is banned from taking part in any football-related activity for a period of 96 months. 96. So he's been banned for 8 years from all football-related activities. Yeah, that's it. That's like 8 years. Yeah. So that's the story. The head coach of Ashgold has banned. He's been banned from taking part of any later football activity for a period of 24 months, 2 years. And team manager of Ashgold, Edu Jean Ahmed, is banned from taking part in any football-related activity for 24 months. And The underlisted players who Stephen Owusu Banahene, Da Costa Ampim, Frank Akoto, Ajiman Isaac Opoku, Amos Kofi Nkrumah, Eric Asso, Moses Kwame, and Solomon Afriye. These players are banned from football-related activities for the next 24 months. So, effective the start of the next season, they're not supposed to sign for any club. They've been banned. They've been banned. And this will be entered into the FIFA system. So any player, any person, any club, anywhere that wants to sign the player will notice that the player has been banned and cannot sign such a player. So the underlisted players too, Samed, he's been banned for 30 months. That is Samed Mohammed. Seto Say, he's been banned for 30 months too. Seto Say, many will recall, he was in the list of Kotoko, yeah. And they said that these players too, Emmanuel Owusu, Mohamed Belu, Amos Adai, Paul Davis Asari, Nana Kwesi Darlington, Sporting that these people, they refused to appear before the committee to testify. So the committee has decided that they've been banned for 48 months. 48 months from all football-related activities for the next football period. Just to sign out, I would recall indicating that there's nowhere in the Ghana laws that says that match fixing in Ghana is criminal. No law. And this has been confirmed by the investigative team and the editorial committee in their recommendations. One of their recommendations says that they want match fixing in Ghana to be made a criminal offense. And anybody natural found to be involved to be arrested and prosecuted with the possibility of a prison sentence. So if anyone anywhere thinks that match fixing in Ghana is criminal, no. It's just upheld by football community, FIFA, CAF, Ghana Football Association, and all member associations of FIFA across the world. But in the laws of Ghana, match fixing is not a criminal offense. That is why there's a recommendation that there should be a way of finding match fixing into Ghana laws to make it criminal. And just a quick one, just before I sign out, Ashgold, they've got the room to appeal. They can appeal the decision. They can go as far as even CAS to defend themselves. But let's not forget, match fixing issues are quite difficult issues. For the FA to have been able to establish all these factors or all these facts and arrive at this conclusion, I'll say thumbs up to the Ghana Football Association. Ashanti Gold can go to local courts. I'm not sure they will do that. Maybe they might just restrict themselves to the football course. The appeals committee of the Ghana Football Association is there. If they're not satisfied, they can go to the Court of Arbitration for Sport and blah, 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 blah. But this is going to be a long process. Maybe what would just happen will be that I'm not sure they can injunct the Premier League. There's one thing I did not mention. One of the recommendations that came in from the GFA is quite an interesting one. There's a recommendation that says that let me just read it here pretty quick. They say that since match fixing is complicated and may involve many people, particularly in this instant case, and where the combination of investigation and adjudication may take some time, and the league cannot be stayed on put or on hold, the committee recommends that under such circumstances, all the teams involved and all players and persons involved or named in the investigations must be injuncted from participating in any further football-related activities pending the final determination of the matter. It's clear. It's English. So all the people who have been captured, they should be injuncted from participating in any football activity until the final matter is fully determined. They said this is a method that can ensure that the promotion of integrity and equal opportunity for all competitors and also constitute the fight against corruption in football in Ghana. In addition, International transfer certificates must not be issued to players and officials cited in the ongoing cases of match fixing or match manipulation. So they also encourage the match referees, match commissioner and all that to report anything they feel has happened in the game and could lead to match fixing and all that. That could affect the integrity of the game. The image of the game was seriously sullied. Could this win public and corporate confidence in Ghana football? I think so. Thank you for joining us. Continue to subscribe. Continue to reach out to more people to subscribe, because on the Nabila show, we'll make it simpler for you to understand. And we'll go behind the scenes to bring you the stories you probably never thought existed. Thank you.